Okay, welcome back to Garibaldi's Garage. It's middle of September. You'll see my other video. I just got back from Germany. Did some Autobahn, did some Nürburgring, so check it out. So got done detailing this car. I don't think I showed you an update on this one. Over at MoFab, we had them install a very cool, those are vibrant resonators. So we took off the open because it was hollow before and it was really loud. So he put a couple vibrant resonators on. It sounds really good now. Let's see if I could. So, kind of throaty, not as loud and crazy. So the rest of the video is, okay, so you'll see that I had a mysterious oil leak at one time, and that the half moon on the back of the valve cover after I replaced everything failed. And on the left side of the car, passenger side for these guys. So replaced it, pressure washed the underside of the car, degreased it, got it all cleaned up. Well, just a couple days ago, the right side, or driver's side, failed and started leaking oil everywhere. I'm like, so I've bought a few of them now. Hopefully the ones I got in there hold. So I went through, and it's still wet. Went through, degreased everything. It's still kind of dripping, but it's all cleaned up. It used to be oil soaked, and now it's looking a lot cleaner now. You can't see the back, but driving it around with the oil leak, you probably can't tell. It's just misted with oil all over the back. So what I'm going to do is, as you can see, hang on. See the nice braided line? So what I'm going to do is, so you can kind of see up there where the oil filter used to be, and there's an adapter with braided line that goes up to the oil filter relocation. I want to put the oil filter right here. I'm sick of it being up on top. It takes a little while for the oil pressure to build, and it's just a pain to get to. I can't get to my oil dipstick. It's a pain, so I'm going to fab up a bracket right here, put it right here. I'm thinking maybe out here. If I can fit it, I like to put it out here. It's just got to be high enough so you don't hit it if you go through any dips or anything. So that might be a little more tricky versus recessing it up in here. I know it'll cause problems right here trying to get to this, but it's not that intrusive, and if I have to, I can just unbolt the bracket and swing it out of the way. So let's get started. So as you can see, the dipstick is buried way back there. This is in the way. So I'm going to start out by taking the battery out, give myself some room, taking this off the bracket, sliding it over, try to get down to those hoses. Those hoses are really a pain to get off. We'll have to see how that goes. Alright, so battery's out. I'm going to take these two bolts off right here, swing this out of the way, and then hopefully try to get those hoses off. We'll see. Okay. So after 2 hours, I finally got it out. Those hoses do not want to come off those ribs. I knew it was going to happen. So, yeah, and of course some oil leaked down I got to clean off, but not terrible. So here are the short hoses that were on there. But these ribs right here, man, they don't want to come off, those ribs, for nothing. Prying and prying. This is where the oil filter goes. This is where the mount for the oil filter, it just holds it on. So what I did was I pried this one off, left that one on because it was higher. Put this one on, pulled this hose off, and then used a screwdriver and just pounded the little ribs until this thing unscrewed all the way. And I just took it all off as one, and then got in the vise, got these off. The problem is, I already had this hose, and I thought it was the right size, but it's like 3/4. I need half, or 13 mil, whatever it is. So I'm going to have to order some up. And of course, as you could tell, look what I had to do to get that one off. These things are cheesy. I want to switch over to AN fittings, so I'm trying to figure out. I'm going to look into that. Kind of hard to switch this one over to AN. I'm not sure they'll have that. It's, you know, it's not two pieces, it's one piece. So, you know, this wouldn't be a problem. And this one and this one. I'm sorry, back that up. Yeah. This one, no, I think that screws in too. That's one piece all the way through to that. Yeah, I think it is. So, may not be as easy as I thought without welding it or buying a. I can't find a different kit. I have to customize it myself. So now I'm going to take the oil filter mount. Let's see where I can fit it. Okay, so the way I figured I'd mount this, I found this piece. Looks pretty cool. It'll be like this at the very bottom there. It'll be mounted to that cross member. I'll show you. At the top, I'll just build, I got this tube right here, hollow tube. I'll just cut off 1-inch standoffs by longer bolts that mount into there, and it'll mount just like so. So this plate will go right there like that. And the filter will sit where my finger is, kinda, so. Which will be easy access and not in front of the differential, not too low because it'll be to the bottom of that cross member. And then the hoses will route around the alternator back over to that point right there, so should be good. So anyway, that's how it's going to go. So I'm just going to get the get this guy and cut off a couple 1-inch little spacers. So do that next. All right, so don't mind the lawnmower. So I'm going to use M6 riv nuts with my riv nut tool, which works really awesome. So M6, I already put one in up here. I gotta drill the second hole. So you see, nice smooth finish. Gotta drill this one. That plate will be ready to go. I already made the spacers. Just cut them out. Ran them on here, cleaned them up, made them look good. I'll clean them up and paint them so they don't rust or anything. There's the 1-inch spacers. And let's get that other rib nut in. So I went out and got the longer bolts and everything, and just like that. I've got the mount built. Let's see if you can see it better right here. Where I got the spacers. Everything's ready to go to mount it up to the car. I'm waiting for my hose to come in. It's on order, but this is all done. Then I've got my I got 2 extras, but 2 of these mount the bottom to the actual car, and I should have a really nice relocation kit, much better than anything I've seen so far.